Hey guys, welcome to another episode of JavaScript. So today we're going to look at a trick that normally gets asked during a programming interview. So how do you clone an object in JavaScript? So we're going to take a look at that. So first, there are a couple of ways to do it. I'm going to show both ways as well. So let's take a look at the base object. So I'm going to say const obj equals an object literal, where I define a property and a function called fn, which is a blank function at this time. Now if I do a console.log of obj, oops, you can see the object literal a of 100 along with the function being displayed on the console as well. So now what gets done is, how do you clone this object? So let's look at the first way, which is the most common way people recommend, is to use json.parse. So I'm going to say const obj1 equals json.stringify of obj. I'm gonna use json.parse and pass the json.stringify function. So what it does is, stringify converts the object to the string literal, and when I do a parse, it can parse the object string literal into an object itself. So if I do console.log of obj1, save this, run node, you can see here the object is cloned. But can you spot the difference? The difference is the function is not being cloned. So that is one drawback of json.parse with json.stringify trick of cloning. But I'm going to show another neat trick, which is the most used trick so far. So I'm going to do a constant obj2 equals, I'm going to use object.assign. I'm going to pass an empty object. I'm going to start with an empty object and pass the base object here. So if I do console.log of obj2, let me clear this guy and run node clone. You can see here the object is pretty much the same as the base object. So I used json.parse with json.stringify. It did clone the object, but it didn't clone the function. Now when I did object.assign, start with an empty object and use the object to clone, and it cloned the object along with the function. So here it is, a neat trick that gets asked in programming interviews on how to clone objects in JavaScript. Hope this was helpful. So please, if you like this video, give a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment as well. Thank you so much. Peace out.